So I'm here with Jalen Carey, URI basketball. I want to talk to you. Obviously, you came in 2 years ago from Syracuse, transferring in. You've now, you had to deal with a coaching change as well. Kind of what went into your decision to kind of stick with URI this year with Archie coming in. Kind of what went into that decision for you.
It was a very tough decision for me. Not a lot of people know this. I was just planning on actually entering the transfer portal. Probably about like people within like my family and stuff like that may know that, but other than that, not a lot of people knew that. So just connecting with Archie. I know one thing I wanted to do before I entered the portal was connect with him and just see his goals for us as a team. See his goals as a coach and as he's coming in as a new coach for us. So just before I made any rational decisions or quick decisions, I wanted to weigh all my options. And one thing I definitely wanted to do was connect with him. He kept Austin Carroll on the staff, so I'm very familiar with Austin. Some of the coaches he brought in as well, I'm familiar with. Dwayne Woodward, also go by 40. I'm cool with him. So when I connected with Archie, it would have been a good fit for me. For me to stay. I knew Archie before even going to Syracuse. He recruited me out of high school, so I felt like me and him had somewhat of a connection there. I knew 40 from high school as well. He's real familiar with a lot of my high school coaches and my mentors. So just being able to connect with those guys, I felt like it was a blessing in disguise. It was something that God just put planning out on the table for me.
Yeah.
I couldn't turn it down. That's a great coaching staff that he's brought in, and I'm just looking forward to just continue to building and bonding with those guys and continue to keep growing.
Definitely. And without going, obviously, their personal conversations, without going into details, but, in terms of his vision for you, in terms of what he sold you, like I said, I know you're familiar, as you said, with the coaching staff. He recruited you out of high school, but, what was the vision for you, kind of going into this year? Obviously, everything's got to be worked. You got to work for every spot, minutes and all that. I totally get that. But, was there a vision he kind of laid out for you in terms of just kind of what your role can be this year?
At every level. There's a steal by Shepard. UMass sloppy, and the slam by Jalen Carey.
A lot of one thing that that stood out to me, I was at Syracuse with one of the assistant coaches that was with him at Dayton, Alan Griffin. So that's another person I reached out to just to get more familiar with Archie and see what type of guy he is. And he told me Archie is a real strict guy, maybe more strict than Coach Boeheim, but I feel like that's something I'm not worried about. That I don't worry about if a coach is strict or not or how hard he is, because I feel like coaches like that are trying to bring the best out of you. So that's one thing I actually enjoy when he told me that. And the style of play he always coached, fast, up tempo. He always had good guards around him. So just being able to try to be that next good guard that's played for him is definitely a big goal of mine, and just be able to just show what I haven't been able to show, my couple years of college. And that's one thing that he's really emphasized. He knows what I have, and he knows what I'm capable to do offensively and defensively. And he's just every day we in the gym, he just tries to bring the best out of me, and I love that about him.
Yeah. No, I mean, I know, like I said, URI fan, seeing you, even out of kind of following you out of high school, even at Syracuse, I feel like you haven't yet had to have that full opportunity just to kind of show your skill set. So I know,
that's one thing I feel like he really emphasized, that he just feel like I haven't had my opportunity yet. Yep. It's a lot of stepping stones within my way, and the blessing of God and the grace of God, I'm still be able to stand here to this day. So just be able to continue to keep fighting and just continue to keep working and knowing that someday my time will come.
Massachusetts' own marvelous Marvin Hagler. There it is. Gorgeous take by Jalen Carey with a left hand from the right side.
See, he has this remarkable self-possession, and he's elevated there.
Definitely. Well, and I know we're super excited, just URI fans in general for your growth. Like I said, I mean, that's a tough going. Like I said, you get recruited, you go to Syracuse to transfer, then to go through a coaching change, obviously is difficult. So, we're happy. Obviously, you're still here. I don't know how much you've been able to, kind of last question, been able to connect with the guys. Obviously, you got, in terms of just like the solid crew that ended up staying. Obviously, we have you, Martin, Thomas. But with the new guys coming in, have you been able to connect? What are you looking forward to just in terms of this offseason and building with, a bunch of new guys, but, I think hungry guys that all want to, prove something?
I feel like the guys that came in, we connected well so far. We waiting for a couple more freshmen to come in. I think they're finishing up high school and stuff like that. So just waiting for those guys to come in for the second semester. But the guys that's up there now, we got Brayon, Brandon, Joseph Fat. We got a couple guys up there that's just bonding with us, and we've been able to, just help them, guide them, show them around campus, show them around the facilities and stuff like that, and just let them get comfortable and familiar with everything, and know that we're a team and we're in this together. So I feel like we've been doing good so far with the bond and aspect of it, and on and off the court. I feel like it hasn't been much of a drop off.
Yeah, awesome. Well, listen, we're looking forward to this next chapter. Like I said, we're excited you're a part of this.